Imagine visiting or even relocating to a small town in Latin America, where you can live a quiet and tranquil lifestyle while you also learn about the cultural heritage, the history, and enjoy all the views and natural spaces that come by, away from all of the noise and the stress that metropolises tend to have. Today, I am going to be showing you the top 5 most beautiful small towns throughout Latin America. My name is Natalia Rincon, and I'm a Research and Development Associate here at Nomad Capitalist. We're a boutique consulting firm that specializes in tax and immigration diversification, and we can help you go where you're treated best. So we're starting out strong with Guatapé. Guatapé has been deemed as one of the most beautiful small towns in history, and it's actually located in the region of Antioquia, Colombia. The reason why it is so beautiful is because each of the houses is known for having a zócalo. A zócalo is basically an image or a painting that just portrays a scenery or a landscape of the local culture, the local heritage, or the local cuisine. They are all painted by hand, and all of them just constitute an array of color within the small town. Also, this town is home to El Peñol rock. This rock is a very large rock that you can trek into or climb up a set of stairs. And when you get to the top, you can enjoy the beautiful view of the surrounding area. So there are forests, there are lakes, and there is just a lot of nature around. So you can actually do a variety of outdoor activities. So you can go trekking in El Peñol, you can go water skiing on the lakes, you can go hiking, biking, and even swimming since the lake water is so pure. So I definitely recommend El Peñol as a touristic destination in Colombia. So next stop on our list is Colonia del Sacramento, which is located in Uruguay. And this charming town was actually founded by the Portuguese in the 17th century. It is considered as a World Heritage Site, and it offers kind of like a very peaceful environment if you want to go on a retreat, or if you just want to go down memory lane onto Uruguay's history, Colonia del Sacramento is the place to go. The reason why is because this town was built with cobblestone, and the streets have a colonial charm on themselves. So even if you just walk around the historic neighborhood or barrio histórico, you can just feel like you're stepping back in time to the 17th century Uruguay. And the buildings that you will find there are also brightly colored, and the architecture is very colonial and very traditional. Furthermore, this town sits right next to El Río de la Plata, or La Plata River, which just offers beautiful riverside views and a relaxed atmosphere that, combined with the fact that it's a smaller town compared to, for example, Montevideo, which is the closest city that is nearby this town, it's just a perfect getaway for those seeking kind of like a more peaceful escape from the day-to-day business of life. So there's also a historical significance of this town, since this town was actually home to one of the main conflicts between Spain and Portugal. Exploring this site and the museums and just the record of history that is located within this town allows you to delve a lot more into Uruguay's fascinating past. So next up on our list, we have Foz de Iguaçu, which is located in the border between Argentina and Brazil. And this small town actually hosts the Great Iguaçu Falls. The Iguaçu Falls are encompassed by 270 different cascades, and they stretch for nearly 3 kilometers long. But in order to get to the falls, you would need to first visit the small town which we are discussing now, which is Foz de Iguaçu. And since it's such a touristic place, the infrastructure and the beauty of the town is an attraction on itself. Also, Foz de Iguaçu offers more than just a visual spectacle. The atmosphere of the town is very vibrant, and there is delicious local cuisine that you can taste, and a lot of other fun activities to be done within the town. So you should definitely check it out. If you decide to go to the waterfall, you can also take a boat beneath the waterfall, which is a mesmerizing experience on itself. Or you can also get a helicopter ride that will just show you around all the landscape of the falls within itself. So I definitely recommend it as one of our top picks of small towns in Latin America. Next up, and going further south, we have San Martín de los Andes in Argentina. So this is located at the heart of the Andean Patagonia. And this town just is very charming because all of the architecture is done in stone and wood for the same purpose of protecting the inhabitants from the cold. And it's also located next to Lake Lácar and Eleni National Park. So there are attractions to be enjoyed on every season. For example, if you go in the summer, you can actually enjoy a variety of outdoor activities, such as, mountain biking, or you can just go kayaking on the river. You can ride horses or go trekking. So there's just a lot of different activities to be done. And if you get lucky, you can actually enjoy the migration of salmon that happens in Lake Lácar. Whereas if you go on the winter, San Martín de los Andes actually transforms in the best and most perfect destination for skiing. There's actually a ski resort called Chapelco, in which you can enjoy some of the best world-class skiing that there is. Also, San Martín de los Andes is known for its handcrafted chocolate. So make sure that when you go, you can get a taste of this worldwide known chocolate that has been a tradition for decades within the Patagonian region. And you will definitely see some of the great chocolate shops if you stroll around the town. Last but not least, we have Ollantaytambo town in Peru, which actually hosts one of the best preserved ruins of the Inca culture that exists in today's time. These ruins just serve and contain invaluable archaeological and historical sites. And this town also features a wider range of constructions that are made out of stone, such as terraces or religious structures from the Inca culture. There is a center for ceremonies that showcases the engineering and the architectural skills that the Incas used to have. So if you're more interested in like a historical town, definitely Ollantaytambo is the place for you. There are also records of the strategic military and agricultural center that Ollantaytambo used to be during the Inca Empire. And you can get there by taking a train from Machu Picchu, which is a charm on itself, the train ride from Ollantaytambo to Machu Picchu. If you visit Ollantaytambo, you should definitely check out the archaeological park, which is basically where you will find most of the ruins. So you should definitely consider adding this town to your itinerary if you decide to visit the main cities of Peru, such as Lima and Machu Picchu. So to wrap up, there are many different towns and beautiful historical places that you can visit when you're in Latin America. This top 5 is really just a glimpse of all the different kinds of things that you can enjoy if you decide to get out of the main metropolises, which is usually the main attraction. You can find and see that there is so much beauty in history, and you can definitely find a town that suits your particular interests, whether that is going out on a more sportsy event and just seeing a lot of nature, or whether the history and the heritage of our culture interests you more. You can definitely take a look at different options for your travels when you're visiting Latin America. On this channel, we do not only focus on tax and investment strategies, but we take a look at the holistic aspect of the new lifestyle that you want to live. So we're constantly updating our databases and talking and visiting different locations in order to determine which are the best that can offer just not a high quality of living, but also other commodities and tax and lifestyle benefits that you can get if you decide to relocate to any of them. So in order to not miss out on any of our updates, just follow our YouTube channel, subscribe, visit our social media. We have Instagram, X, and of course, we have our website, nomadcapitalist.com, where you can apply and see how you can improve your lifestyle with our help.